Mit navn er Jens Silkær. Jeg er uddannet landmand på Hammerum Landbrugsskole ved Herning. Jeg er gift med Maria Silkær, og vi er her i Uganda for at se på de muligheder, der kunne være i at starte en landbrugsskole op. I'm working on this project called Farming for Life, and we want to help people to a better life down here, simply with educate them in good farm skills. And Farming for Life is starting in Lira, and why we have chosen Lira is because the land is so fertile and see a big need in Lira because of the war. It's only four years. The soldiers went to Congo, and the people here is not that educated in good farming, and the prices is also low because the market is not good up here. So.
Yeah, my name is Mike Ronnie, and I'm one of the staff of Farming God's Way. Today we are trying to demonstrate how we can plant maize in rows. Then we are demonstrating in a way that there's half of the field, like 10 meters. We are using fertilizers, and the rest we are doing without the fertilizer. So we want to compare the inorganic way of farming and then the organic way. So that's what we are doing at the moment. Now we've just finished with maize, and after that we are going to do the same with pineapples, and we are going to use the method called mulching. Mulching is the process whereby we cover the field with dry grass to keep the moisture from not coming out of the soil, and to suppress weed, and it's also to control for easy germination of the seeds. So that's what we are trying to do today. Thank you.
We're trying to do farming minus destroying the soil, minus destroying the living things. We're trying to demonstrate how we can grow maize in a better way, like using manure, using fertilizers, and we want to see if it will come up to the standard. But I believe we are going to make it.
Yeah, today we are in for the second time. We are doing a pre-test for digging the holes and planting. So we are trying to put the fertilizers, and then after the fertilizers we plant. It is actually a good new method that we are using.
With this square, we are putting everything in this square and not just spreading it out. We try to put it in this, and we're using fertilizer. It's expensive down here, but the way we're doing it is we are putting so closely to the plant so there will be no waste. And that is a really different, also in Europe, because even in Europe we have machines for spreading it, but there's a lot of fertilizers that will go wasted because it's not hitting the crops.
I'm called Atinu Sandra. Today we're in the field, and what we are doing, we are planting maize and pineapple. And we're spacing maize. The spacing is
75 by 60 centimeter. Then pineapple, we are spacing it at 45 and 60 centimeter.
And this method of farming is very good, brother. Why I say that is that we Africans don't know this. And we have been here. We can dig. You spend years and years digging, but you don't have that change. You don't see that change. Eh? So at least this method of farming is going to bring change, because at last the harvest will feed thousands. Yeah, so I'm very happy.
I see great and a lot of change to come in place, because in the God's way of farming, the seeds are not always wasted and anyhow you plant them in rows. But for us in our African ways of farming, we sometimes we used to sow seeds like that, which is so wasteful for the seeds. But this one can help too much to squeeze the number of seeds to be planted.
I believe that with this method God's way has brought, we are going to yield much better than the way we do it in our local way, because if you see the way they measure that stuff, it's really good. They don't destroy the nutrients in the soil, they space it well, and even they ensure the weed does not affect the crop. So I believe we are going to yield much more than the way we are.
It's like when you take a pig, for example, you dress a pig, put in a sitting room, it might go back to the mud. So it's the same thing with farming God's way. This is going to be in a way that they will change someone spiritually, then same thing physically.
So I think at the end of it, we are going to get more breeds than the one of the traditional.
And it also follow the God's creation. The Bible says that we should work hard to earn life, because if you don't work, you will not earn anything. Now we are going to earn something great.
The African way, people used not to use they used not to plant crops in lines, but as you see, we are using string to make lines, the rows across, and trying to plant crops in a row. So I see that there is a very very big difference in this farming type of method, because and most of the farmers used to broadcast the seeds. Just we found out that it used to take a lot of seeds, but as you plant the seeds in rows, you plant it, you find out that right now, for example, we are putting 3 seeds per all. Then with the time, we shall thin them maybe to 2, because others might germinate, others might not germinate. But those in an African way, people used to just broadcast the seeds, and some parts of the field could not grow. But I believe this one will be of great impact, because it is improved type of farming.